So you know that you are being manipulated and you've tried everything to try to end it. You were direct to them, you confronted them, you told them exactly what was going on, and nothing could help. There's only one thing left to do, and it's to strike back.
You can attach meaning to your life, but that meaning is yours and yours alone. It's not objective. It's not an absolute.
Before you think that I'm some sort of evil fuck with a mask, like some evil Sith Lord that just wants to manipulate the minds of everyone, what's really important for you to know is that actually this is only a last resort moment. You will have to strike back only if you're stuck in a situation where there's literally no way out, right? For example, you're stuck with a difficult situation with a client of yours and you need food on your plate. Or you're dealing with a very demanding boss and they're just stomping over you all the time and you need to do something to just push the envelope a little bit. Get onto their nerves just a little bit so like they know who you are about. You have a team project for school, for example, and you're stuck with that person and there's no way out of this team and there's no way you can escape them. There's no way you can run away from them because there is a deadline that you have to submit this project, this whatever, and you're stuck with them. Now what the fuck do you do, right? What the fuck do you do? And those things that I'm going to outline to you might sound a little Machiavellian, a little evil. But the point is not to hurt them. The point is just to gain power over the situation that you have lost power on. It's just to reclaim the power that you've lost, that someone else has taken away from you. There's no question of morality here. I don't want you to come to me like, oh, you're just manipulating people, you're hurting people. Again, the point is not to hurt again. A disclaimer here, do not do this to your friends or your family members. If you do this to a friend, guess what? This friend is not a friend. If you're doing that, it's probably just a person that you're using for some end, for some other means, right? But this friend is not really a friend. Beware that if you're doing this, this will terminate the relationship, whatever relationship you have with them. Whether it's friend or boss or enemy or whatever, it's gonna terminate that relationship. Most likely, if you really follow through on this manipulation. What is the point of manipulation? The point of manipulation is to end it. Maybe you might argue that, oh, manipulation, you're doing it because you want to continue inflicting evil. No, manipulation, you want to do it because you don't have any other choice. And as soon as you have the result you want, you just want to get the fuck out of there. You want a good grade for that project. Your teammate is being an ass. You manipulate the fuck out of them until they work. And then you have the result, okay, get the fuck out. Sorry, bye. We're not friends anymore, bye. You don't talk to them anymore. The point of any manipulation is to end it. To end it with the result you want. It's to bring justice and equilibrium to everything by regaining the things that you've lost. Simply put. Now here are the manipulation tactics that you were waiting for. A manipulation happens from an unjust shift in power dynamics where it's not equal anymore. Either the other person has the upper hand or you have the upper hand. If you want more power in this relationship, hold the cards that they wish they had. Hold the cards that you have and never give it to them until they give you what you want. For example, me, what I had to do is I would give a video product to someone. You know, they wanted to do a commercial about their enterprise and I did a video shoot for them. So then you tell them, hey, okay, so you're gonna pay me first and then I'll give you the video. But if you give them the video first, then what's gonna happen is they're gonna have the cards and they don't have to pay you because they have the fucking video now and you don't have any papers signed, so there's no proof that they fucking scammed you, right? If it doesn't work, force the envelope, force the envelope, force the envelope. Keep it until they give you what the fuck you want. Don't be afraid of that because they're probably doing the same thing for you. They're probably doing the same thing on their side. They're probably thinking the same exact things. They're probably not trusting you the same exact way. Don't be afraid of confrontation. You'll be surprised how much you'll get by just keeping the tension just a little bit more. Don't be afraid of tension. This fucking golden Pokemon card that's worth $5,000. Keep this card until they give you what you want. And then arguably you can give it to them. Or you can never give it to them if you're a Machiavellian fuck, but it's up to you at that point. On top of that, if you have a superior, for example, that like you think he's superior than you and he'll just shit on you for that, well, actually, a lot of your superiors, they really depend on you. They really depend on your services. If you're not there for them, they're fucked. They need you to do this job, and if you don't do it, then their reputation will be endangered. Their fucking business might fail. It's like the mentor-apprentice dynamic. The apprentice, while he seems like the fucking bitch of the mentor, actually, he's got a lot of things to offer the mentor. You've got a lot more to offer than you think. You've got a lot more cards than you think. Even if you're in an abusive relationship with someone, and this other person is beating the shit out of you or whatever, maybe it's an abusive father, an abusive husband, an abusive whatever, you have a lot more to offer than you think. So find those cards and hold on to them. And that will be the step one for you to win the game. Number two, what you could do is make them come to you. When you're holding the cards, they will come to you. They'll start asking you for things. And as you don't give it to them, they will start becoming reactive, attacking you, doing things like that. And because you have the power there, they'll keep chasing after you, right? I remember this happened with one of my clients. She was fucking nuts. She was crazy. It was actually a very small commission. Like, she was asking me every like fucking 2 hours, like to re-edit the video, re-edit it because she didn't like it enough. And she already paid me, so I already had the cards, right? She already gave me the fucking power, so she fucking, she did a mistake there. And obviously, over edits and edits and edits and edits and edits and edits, I was working way more than the hours that I was supposed to work. I had the upper hand there, so I could just fucking drop it, because I thought, you know what, I fucking gave you everything you wanted, so fuck you, right? I made her come to me. She was becoming like a crazy fucking client. I had the fucking power over the manipulation, because she was trying to manipulate me, so I'm like, fuck you, and I manipulate her back. I made her come to me. I bait her into reacting to me, and at that point, you know that you've got the power over that person. So in that state of vulnerability, they will start asking you for anything. And as soon as they start doing that, you can get anything. More broadly speaking, what you could do on top of that is mirror their attack. Whatever there's a manipulation they're doing to you that you don't like, and you told them directly that you don't like it, and it didn't work, right? And they got mad or whatever, just mirror their attack. This is the clearest message, and they will know that you are not to be messed around with. Because they will know what the fuck they did. It will be a mockery of them. If they ever point it out to you, just tell them straight up like, hey, you did that to me. So it's not to attack them, it's just to tell them, hey, listen, I have boundaries. I have boundaries here, and it's not because I fucking hate you. I am a person. I deserve to live in accordance to my values. You're not gonna fuck me over. That's it. So this mirror is just a communication to them. It's a very direct communication. Remember, actions speak louder than words. So any action you have, communicate to them with those actions. If they're late, be late. Be fucking late and be like, oh, sorry, it wasn't my fault. It was the bus, whatever. Those manipulations are for those times when you have something that they don't have, right? But what if they have something that you really fucking need? There's different things here that you can do. One thing you can do is what I call passive coercion. Organized crime groups, what they used to do and what they still do, extortion or like direct active coercion on people to get money. So they would go up to them, point a gun on their face and tell them, hey, give me the money right fucking now or I blow your fucking brains out. As much as you want to do that, you want to be more passive about it. So what you could do is, for example, someone owes you money, you call them and you tell them, hey, excuse me, do you have the money? Yeah, I really need that money right now. Yeah, thanks a lot, bye. Hang up. They don't give it to you the next day. Hey man, how are you? Yeah, good. I'm having a great day, thank you. Do you have the money? And then they don't have the money. And whatever, they say they're gonna give it to you, they don't give it to you. Hang up, call the next day. Hey man, how's it going? Oh yeah, good, thanks. You won't even have to mention the word money. They'll know exactly what you want. So you call, how's your work been going? Oh cool, awesome. And you just leave a pause like that. You don't have to say anything. Passive coercion. They will know that you're imposing something without doing anything. Just annoy the fuck out of them. Be shameless about it. They have something, they're not giving it to you, they're being a fucking manipulative fuck about it, they're evading you, they're scamming you. Confront them right away. I did that one time with a client, and I literally did this for 1 to 2 weeks straight, every single day, at least 10 times. They finally fucking gave it to me, but I had to fucking do it every single day. And what I was gonna do on day 14 or 15 was go to their office and just, I was gonna do something. But anyways, point being is, you wanna go for what you want. Don't be afraid. The fear of confrontation is the number 1 reason why people will not do that. They'll avoid it and they'll be passive aggressive about it. They're like, oh well, you're supposed to give me that money, but anyways, yeah, I thought we were a business deal. No, it's like, don't be a bitch about it. Be very direct about it. Just with your presence is enough as a coercion. It's enough of a power play to just be there. There's another one, and that is the ultimate blow, direct type of extortion move that criminal organization groups do, is you put an ultimatum. Hey, if you don't give me that money, I'll delete your website. If you don't give me that money, I'm not gonna give you that product you're looking for. If you don't give me this, I'm gonna tell everyone that's trying to purchase products from you that your business is fucking scam and bullshit. I'm gonna make 10 accounts and I'm gonna post reviews on your website that you're a fucking piece of shit. Do you part of the project, or else I'm dropping on this project and everyone will have 0. This is a very direct confrontation move. It's very simple, it's very manipulative, it's very direct, it's almost aggressive, but sometimes you don't have a choice. So what the fuck are you gonna do? Ignore it, right? People telling you, oh, don't manipulate, you have to be a good person, leave, right? But in that moment when you don't have a choice, put the ultimatum card on the table. So why should you confront them? If you're not willing to be assertive and aggressive from time to time, you will fall to the ones who are Machiavellian, ruthless, cunning in the business world, corporate world, or whatever world you're in. You'll be stomped on repeatedly. If you have to be in the arena and you don't have a choice, learn to fight and confront them. Law 15 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's actually a very good book. I'll put a link to the book in the description below. Law 15 said that you have to crush your enemy totally. And why do you have to crush them totally? Because if you only annoy them slightly, they'll seek revenge on you and they'll destroy you again and they'll keep the manipulation going. But if you destroy them in body, mind, and spirit, they're not gonna go after you again. The manipulation is gonna stop. Remember, the end of a manipulation is to end it with the result you want. So any way possible to end it. Be as assertive as you need to end it. As long as you don't kill anyone, right? You want to leave no trace, because if you leave a trace, if a lingering resentment and deception in them, then they'll seek revenge. This is the frame of the aftermath. After you've had the result, after you had what you wanted, what do you do now? Apologize, forgive, and forget. Repeat after me. Apologize, forgive, and forget. You don't even need to say it to them, but you at least say it to yourself. I'm sorry I've done this to you. I didn't really have a choice. We were stuck in a very difficult situation, and I'm not the type of person to hurt people. I'm usually a very empathetic person. I care about other people. I care about the well-being of my friends. I care about my own well-being. And I understood that your well-being had no right to step on top of my own well-being. Your happiness had no reason to step on top of mine. But for whatever reason, whatever things I've done to you, I'm sorry about it. I didn't mean to hurt you. That's the apologize part. Forgive part. I forgive you for whatever you did to me. I know you manipulated me. Probably it wasn't intentional. or even if it was intentional, even if you wanted to hurt me intentionally, you wanted to destroy me intentionally, I forgive you. I forgive you. Because I know that you have been hurt before, that it was not in your intentions to hurt me, that you only just wanted something that you were lacking in your life. And I was lacking that as well. So hopefully we can understand each other on that. And part number 3, forget. You just want to forget about it. You've done it. You've countered their manipulation. You got what you wanted. Now move on and use that energy to fuel yourself in a positive direction. Don't linger on any sort of resentment or guilt or shame that they have attempted to impose on you. Work on yourself. Take the lessons from it and forget everything else about it. Now, after you've done that, this person will still maybe be in your life, especially if you've spent tremendous amount of time with them. The best way is to just cut them out away as much as you can. If you can't, you attempt to see them less and less often, even if they were great friends or whatever, maybe an enemy, maybe a co-worker. And even though you still see them, the hopes is that one day you will stop seeing them completely. So you want to fade to black slowly. So thank you guys for watching. You know, I've only said a few tactics there for manipulation. Those are like the main, I guess, power games that you can use on someone. If you're interested in manipulation, power games, whatever, let me know in the comments below what you want to know about. What is something that's bothered you? Tell me a situation that happened to you that was similar to this, or maybe something completely different, a type of manipulation that I haven't talked about. Let me know about it. And I want to help you guys to better yourselves. Leave me your comments below because I read every single one of them and I reply to every single one of them. And the best suggestion, I'll probably do a video about it. So peace guys, and I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.